I'm still not really sure.
That was a jump scare, wasn't it? Flipping heck. Oh. Well, hello and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation. My name's Thomas and I'm joined by...
Paul.
Good to see you, man. How you doing?
And you? Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
This has become a bit of a thing, hasn't it?
What, watching Doctor Who? Or
yeah. We've even set up a YouTube channel for it.
Yeah. It's become a thing now.
Well, really sorry, can you just... Yeah, asymmetric.
I'm really bothered. I can't make it... Every time I pull the one down, then the other one just comes back the same length on the other side.
Would have been better if you'd set this up before
we
started recording.
It's the story of my life. If only I'd been more prepared.
Yeah, well, you know, I hate to say it, Paul, but fail to prepare, be prepared to fail. We're watching Doctor Who, The Space Museum. We're 2 episodes in, so that means we have 2 left, right?
Yeah, we're halfway through.
And we've been enjoying it. Don't know where it's going to go. It could all go off the rails. It's a risky story. It's very timey-wimey, but I really like the concept of them kind of running into themselves in a museum, preserved in sort of cases. That was genius. Yeah,
they've already seen the events that lie ahead of them. Once you're part of a series of events, we're fighting time itself, in the words of the 10th Doctor in The Waters of Mars. So, and I think I mentioned before, this story's got a bit of a reputation for being boring, but the first 2 episodes have been very enjoyable from my point of view. So, who knows? Yeah.
It's on a scale of 1 to Sensorite, I'd say it's solid, like 3 or 4 at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe even lower.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like the concept of it, and we had a strong scene. Even the scene, I can see maybe in that previous episode we had the Doctor in the chair talking to the governor of the planet, and people might say that was a bit drawn out. But I liked the interplay between them. I liked seeing William Hartnell being very doctory and taking, having that air of authority about him despite being a prisoner. It just felt like classic, very classically Doctor-ish. So I did read that this episode, I don't think this features William Hartnell apart from in the reprise from the beginning.
Okay.
I think he's on holiday this week, so you get him in this reprise and then he disappears, I think.
Often the episodes in the modern era that have minimal Doctor have actually been some of the best. You look at Blink.
Yeah, been very strong.
Maybe forget about Love and Monsters. But those were episodes where the Doctor... I don't know if it was because David Tennant was away or just they decided to have less Doctor in it for some reason. But
I think it was a scheduling thing, wasn't it? To fit other things in and stuff like that. And I think also they were generally a bit lower budget as well, some of them. But
this guy looks a little bit like Piers Morgan.
That's the thing. It's good. I like that. The idea that what if the very fact that they're trying to, avoid the future is the thing that leads them into that future.
Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it? Like, if you knew the future, would it change the future? That has kept me up at night. That question.
Yeah.
No, you're going to reply. I went out and shot them all.
You do not want to sell me death sticks. You are going to continue and...
These are not the aliens you're looking for.
Do something with your life. Yeah.
It's good action, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is no stunt doubles, right? This is proper...
Oh, come on.
Again, another flaw of classic Doctor Who. Terrible hiding places that should not be hiding places.
There's no way, just no way you wouldn't have seen her.
Maybe in those days, villains were more courteous. It's like, even if they see that someone's hiding, they're like, well, bless them, we've got to give them a chance.
I'm still not really sure.
That was a jump scare, wasn't it? Flipping heck. Oh.
It's like when that head appears in Jaws.
Oh my goodness, yeah. The hands. Wait, Paul, watch my screen.
You took me, the old man who was with us. Yes, but...
We did, but he fooled us. Then the Morocks caught him. Oh, we didn't hand him over to them, if that's what you're thinking. Now, where are the others?
Did that scare you?
Oh, it was terrifying. Terrifying.
Yeah, that's quite a cool kind of hair and makeup choice. They've all got that kind of tapering to a point on the forehead, which is quite cool.
Yeah, it's very specific.
Well, cool is probably not the operative word, but
No, maybe not.
it's a choice, isn't it, for the
Yeah.
world they've gone for. It hasn't really been established, but we kind of get a sense at this point in the series in Doctor Who that Ian and Barbara are kind of enjoying travelling with the Doctor. They haven't really touched on certainly for a while, they haven't touched on whether they want to get back to school.
Yeah. Think of all that marking that's adding up.
Yeah, Barbara's hair is it's good here, isn't it? You can believe that she's been running around a bit. I feel like often in a lot of films and TV shows, people look remarkably well.
Remarkably
in
put
action
together.
What are they eating there? Little cubes of...
Yeah. Looks like they've got beers as well.
Yeah, pints of Guinness. Cheers. So Vicky's formed a bit of an alliance with the eyebrow lads.
Yeah, she's leading a revolution.
You see that stick pointing up there?
Yeah.
Is that where they keep the doner kebab? No, that was really good actually.
Yeah.
Who's saying this story's boring?
It's a load of Jeremy Bullocks, I tell you. Well, I quite enjoyed that. I mean, I think I can understand in some ways that episode was a little bit slower, perhaps, than the other two. But, I mean, I liked the focus on the companions. And I think Barbara seemed to get sort of stuck in a room with some smoke for quite a while, so perhaps she didn't have the best role in it. But Ian, very proactive, lots of kind of fighting and action scenes there, so I thought that was really good. And as we were saying, I think Vicky's character, Vicki, was was excellent in that, kind of leading that revolution. The fact that she's got that technological edge because she knows how things work, because she's a bit more advanced. Really utilising that, having her, because she's still supposed to be quite young, but here she is encouraging them into revolution. I like that. They're using them well. Like you say, they've got agency. So.
Yeah, and it was nice that they started the episode together, all three of them, and then they kind of split up. And then you're telling sort of three plots in parallel, aren't you, with each of them? So that was a cool way to do it. Not sure I quite understood what was going on with that machine that Vicki was working on. Some kind of detector that was asking them questions and stuff. But
seemed to be about getting access to weaponry, didn't it?
Yeah.
So you had to pass all the regulations.
That's it. That makes sense. But yeah, no, really good. Yeah, looking forward to the finale.
Yeah, often even if you do get something that's a bit slower, often the finale, wraps it up nicely. Not always the case. Sometimes you get a few damp squibs at the end, but I'll be interested to see how they wrap this one up.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone. We hope you enjoyed our musings. We're both Doctor Who fans. Paul's seen the classic era before. I've never seen it before. I've only seen the modern era, so this is all new to me. And we're probably not the channel to go to if you want in-depth kind of analysis of what's going on and all the Easter eggs and stuff. That's why we're called the Shallow Proclamation.
If you want in-depth, you should go to Toby Haydock's channel.
Yes, absolutely. Can highly recommend that. But we do sprinkle in bits of trivia, and we like to think that we approach watching Doctor Who as just two ordinary guys who are interested in sci-fi and fascinated by Doctor Who and the impact it's had on our lives and livelihoods. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time. Do subscribe if you'd like to see our next reaction. Au revoir.